don't have to tell you things are bad.
Williams launched something this week. God only knows what it was. I wasn't watching. No one's noticed anything Williams done this week. No, because Harry dropped a load of cash on some teenagers.
Where was the news story? It was Harry.
Yeah.
On this occasion. It was Harry.
Yeah.
On this occasion.
Then something really wrong is going on.
You think so? Oh yeah, that's it. Turn me up in the headphones. I walked into the party like a flamingo on a yacht, looking for a big, dumb, rich guy to take everything he's got. You had one eye thinking about mommy, and then you smelled me walk by, and all your family said, don't flip and trust her, don't flip and trust her. And my big vein, my head is the size of a mountain, my big vein. I bet you regret that I found you, don't you?
All right, what's going on, everybody, folks? How you doing? How you feeling? How are things going? No, seriously. How are things going? How are you? Folks, big show, a lot to talk about, a lot to do, a lot going on. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's so much nonsense to cover. Anyways, let's not, we got a lot to cover here. So holy guacamole, that's all I'm going to say. Let's get into this. Oh yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show. Who loves you, baby? And don't forget to hit your likes, comment, subscribe, the bells, do all that stuff. Check out the Patreon, go on the merch store, do all that good stuff. All right, let's get into this. So the last video, it's been a couple days. Listen, last video I did, if you haven't seen it, it's up for like an Emmy, 2026, something, I don't know. That's rumblings, it's alleged. By the way, everything I'm about to say is alleged, my opinion. One could argue, okay? All right, now, so check this out. So there's a lot to cover, okay, clearly. Now, but I want to get into this because I was looking at this. So I did the last video on the 10th, right? Emmy nominated. Anyways, allegedly. Now, on the 11th. Now, let me rewind this. I got to go circle back here. So, a lot of people aren't privy to this information. But anyways, there is a Captain Cuck and Flamingo Divot Butts handbook. All right, it's called their guidelines, their protocol. All right, it's almost like one would argue a manifesto of sorts. Okay, now it clearly states in their handbook. Okay, I mean I can't show this to you. Allegedly, I can tell it to you though. I didn't sign anything. Let's just say that. Now it specifically states upon Sizzle Nuts' return from either slaying dragons with Simon Le Bon or please, I was picking up buddy in this country or that country or whatever. I was getting mineral waters or oil or something. Anyways, so when he comes back, it's known. It's well known in the Markle lore that there is going to be a post or something. Oh my God. Right? Clearly, I don't think he's back. Okay? So, here's where I'm saying. Now, she posts the wine photo. Oh my God, my beau's, when your beau is back in town. Is this, what freaking century is this broad from? Seriously. Who talks like this? My beau? My beau? Bitch, what? Okay. Oh my God, when your beau is back in town. By the way, here's the other weird thing. Have you ever known a couple in general, all right? Especially a married couple. All they say is my husband, my wolf, and my husband. That's it. They don't say, my sweet thing. I think she calls him H because she doesn't know his name. She calls him H because she thinks his name is husband. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're both dumb. I mean, let's cut the shit. They're both dumb. Anyways, my husband, my wolf. You know what I mean? He never says, they never say anything else. It's not sweetheart, honey bear, sugar buns, nothing. My sweetie pie, nothing, right? My little cute little whatever, nothing, zero. El Dico on the cute name-o, all right? Zero. That would humanize somebody. That would almost make it look like they're an actual couple. Yeah, that's not going to work. Anyways, clearly in their handbook, it says upon arrival of his, whatever, they're supposed to do a post. She does a post with wine. My beau's back in town. Now today she drops some whatever. It almost looks AI-ish of him in like some flight suit. Top dumb. Anyways, so now you know that he's not back, right? The kids aren't fighting over the Ukraine bread and shit with the knives. Daniel's, bleeding out somewhere in the parking lot. Nothing, right? Daniel's not even part of the bread thing. He's just cutting himself for some apparent reason. Anyways, so that's none of that shit's happening, right? So I'm like, okay, now this is where we go back to the 11th. So I'm like, he's gonna go home. Their official role play. They're cosplaying a couple. Their official narrative is they do a post to show, he's back of some sort, right? Negatory. So immediately that night, I thought, oh, he probably went. I swear, I should have done a video, but I didn't. I swear to you, I go, the first thing I thought about was, I'm like, oh, I bet you he went to Ukraine. I go, he went to Ukraine or somewhere. Oh, please, I went to talk to Putin. I wanted to ask about his childhood. Oh, please, tell me about that. So anyways, so check this out. Now, here's the other thing. Okay, so now you got that whole dynamic, okay? I don't even think he's back. That's what I think. I don't even think he's back or they're together or whatever's going on in that dynamic. My opinion, allegedly. Now, we get to this. Now, this is the other part of the PSYOP that I want you to realize and what's going on here and how all the narrative has shifted, right? Even the whole time he was out in the UK doing his little tour or whatever, the whole thing, everything was shifted. Now, check this out, okay? I'm just going to briefly summarize this real quick, okay? So there's two articles here I just want to show you real quickly. This one, listen to this. This is by Martin Robinson, who's the chief reporter, okay? Charles is currently less irritated with Harry than William. Tina Brown, okay? Tina flippin' Brown claims tensions are brewing over heir to the throne's workload as she reveals King feels subtly criticized by his older son. Okay, now, Tina frickin' Brown just wrote an article on August 20th about Harry wasn't doing enough to help Meghan, like, what is it called? Acclimate to the palace life. Some ridiculous stuff. Okay? Tina Brown is super critical of the Scheissmeist. Both of them both of them play against the Scheissmeist and the Sizzle Nuts whatever that is. Okay? That whole dynamic. Now, everybody has now realized that nobody likes the Scheissmeist, so now they're flipping it to where now they're making the soap opera or the PSYOP about like some sort of soap opera between, William and H. Meanwhile, I'm telling you, there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. My opinion, allegedly. But let's check this out, okay? So, writing on her Fresh Hell Substack, by the way, this lady is an editor-in-chief for Tatler, Vanity Fair, and The New Yorker, and her name of her Substack is Fresh Hell? That's so dumb. Oh, what are you reading, honey? I'm reading Fresh Hell. That sounds great. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, She says, the king is, I'm told, currently less irritated with the prodigal Harry, right, than he is with the elder son and heir, she said. Somehow, William is... Okay, let me get to this. Now, also, look at this here, right here. Hang on, right here. Even Amanda. All of them are going in on it. William and Kate have become the prince and princess of boring. Okay? They're all going in on it, right? Now, check this out. She added, after 5 confirmed family vacations in the past 7 months, William's first week back, diary pulsed with 2 outings, a father-daughter excursion to a women's rugby World Cup pool match, and a stroll through a natural history museum's gardens. Charles, despite his battle with cancer, has carried out official engagements on 175 days during the past 12 months. Okay? So check that out. So this is part of the psyop, all right? Now, this is another part of the psyop, okay? So now, listen to this. So same author, okay? Martin Robinson, chief reporter. Martin's all over this, okay? So now they're creating... By the way, all of this shit is going on in the UK. All of this stuff is happening. You know what I mean? Big things, big problems are happening. And now they're acting like there's a big thing between the 2 brothers now. This is the new psyop. Because they realize the Markle shit, everybody already doesn't like that. So that's not having the effect they want. So now they got to create this dynamic, acting like there's a bigger tension. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all narrative, folks. It's all scripted, okay? Allegedly, my opinion. Now it says this. Now remember, he just went there earlier this year, okay? But this part is what's telling. He goes, so he flies to Kyiv, right? Which is in the actual war zone, okay? Before he was like on the outskirts of the war zone. Now he's in the actual war zone. I had to check with me wolf and the British government to make sure it was okay, he said today. I don't remember him saying that shit last time. Did he? No. My point is this. He is saying this specifically to... this is creating the narrative. He's saying this like, I got the okay of the government. What is that telling you? I am aligned with the government, which he, my opinion, always has been. It's all nonsense. It's all bullshit. Are you getting this whole thing? Here's something else just to consider. Okay, just to consider this real quick. Just keep this in mind, okay? And just always remember this in the back of your head. 2004, Scheissmeier starts dating Trevor. In 2010, she gets cast as Rachel Zane, okay? In August of 2010. September 10th, 2011, she marries Trevor. August 2013, she's divorced. October 2014, One Young World. And by July of 2016, she's dating Harry. And by October of 2016, we had to pull the fun grenade. That was the night we had to pull the fun grenade. So, folks, I mean, it has to be slapping you in the face now, like how controlled of a narrative that this is. Do you really think she just started in October doing a one world thing and in less than 2 years is dating Prince Harry? And in exactly 2 years, they've gone full blown where they have to, this is the last night before the world's going to know that they're a couple. I mean, it just does not happen. It's all bullshit. Anyways, let me just, so this is the part I want to show you. Now let me show you this. So here's the setup, okay? Allegedly, my opinion. He's going from villain to victim. Just months ago, Harry was irrelevant, untrustworthy, never welcome back. Now suddenly his conscience is clear. He's the prodigal son returning. Memory hole mode. The media is gaslighting at full blast. They want you to forget their own trashing of Harry and act like it's the natural next chapter. The soap opera switch. Yesterday's drama was Harry versus William. I'm sorry. Yesterday's drama was Harry versus William. Today's plot line is bygones be bygones. Tomorrow, whatever keeps you binge watching The Monarchy. Okay? Deployment, not reconciliation. This isn't about a father-son healing. It's about repositioning Harry as a photo op envoy in Ukraine, Angola, Nigeria, carrying out Charles' global agenda unofficially. The Meghan factor. Meghan is toxic in UK polls. She's the most disliked royal every time they measure it. So she gets sidelined. She's useless to the narrative machine. Switch tactics. Because Meghan's burned, the psyop pivots. Now the soap opera is about the lazy heir, William, versus the revitalized spare, who's now bringing fun and excitement to the royal family again. Okay? Why? Because he went for a few people showed up that could have been paid. Nobody knows. Harry, who could bring new energy. They're selling competition now, not unity. Kid confusion. Their children still get rolled out like props with weird inconsistencies. It's not about family. It's about keeping doubt, drama, and the storylines alive. Divide and distract. The same elite playbook keeps the peasants bickering over which prince is more dutiful, while the bigger agenda's sidelined. Concise theater. Harry saying, "My conscience is clear," reframes spare, and the Netflix whining as a noble truth, telling instead of the cash grab revenge, I don't want to say this word, classic rebrand. The test run. Think about it. It's a test run. They've already been setting up the whole, narrative. Oh, please, I'm coming back. I want to come back. And he has this whole, blitz done. And to put the cherry, and by the way, he's throwing money around. Do you know why it's easy to say I personally donated? Because public or nonprofits have to file its publicly available records. A private donation is not. And maybe he said invested, he said donated, whatever you want to say. How are you going to prove it? You can't. If he said Archwell, and didn't he just say something about Archwell donating something in Ukraine too? I mean, he's broke. They're broke. The dead broke. Archwell's getting money all of a sudden. They're dead broke. All of a sudden, he's got cash throw all over the place, which I've told you 10 times. And by the way, $1.1 million, he's probably got that sitting around the house. It's probably in a drawer in the kitchen. Oh my God. Yes, it is. Okay, bitch. Now, here's Tina Brown. Just in the last, this goes back to April, Harry's appetite for money led to disastrous decisions. This is 2025, okay? She accused Harry and Meghan of making a string of bad decisions driven by financial goals. Now, all of a sudden, he's a hip cat. 2024, Meghan's crap projects. August, Prince Harry didn't want to help his wife, Meghan Markle, fit in with the royal family because he has an addiction to drama. So this is the psyop, folks. Okay? So this is the whole machine in operation. Now people are going to battle. Oh, you know what? No, you can't say that. It's about whatever. It's all to keep you guys focused. Not you guys. I mean, you're listening to me. You guys know what's going on. But most people. It's just to keep them distracted so they don't see what's really going on. And the real truth behind the real situations and the real shit that's going on that they certainly don't want you to focus on. It's just like everything else, folks. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Who loves you, baby? You guys have a great day.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.
What? You think so?
States of America.
What?